the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this would be quite a surprise. Imagine you're just getting a nice little massage at the lovely Botanica Day Spa in Clearwater, Florida. And at the end of your massage, as you're laying there with your eyes closed, all relaxed, you get a weird sensation on your naughty bit.
What?
This happened to one guy who was laying there getting a massage from 45-year-old Hector Posadas. Apparently, at the end of it, he felt a weird sensation on his member. And that would be because it was in Hector's mouth.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
And he did not ask for that kind of special.
No, he did not. He was a little startled by that move.
My.
Jumped up from the table, ended the massage.
Dude.
And alerted the police. Yes. So we shall see what happens with that.
Wow. It's a bold move to go there without even like asking first or making sure your homie's down.
Right. I don't know what made you think that this would be well received. I don't know if you were giving vibes. That'd be my if that happened to me, my wife would be like, all right, what vibes are you giving off? Like, I swear I don't think I was giving off anything.
This is such a communication breakdown.
Right.
Whatever vibes you're throwing.
Wait, what?
You got to reassess.
Yes. Boy, that'd be quite, because I'm sure it takes you a second to be like, well, what is that odd sensation?
What's going on right now?
I might want to check the, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Well, this is a rough thing. Gosh, you just got to, all it takes is hiring the wrong person, and they can turn everything upside down. There's a Jeep engine factory in Indiana that is now dealing with a serial poop smearer. Apparently, somebody's smearing it all over the bathrooms, and they don't know who's doing it.
They can DNA that thing. They can get a sample from the turd,
right,
and they can make everybody do a cheek swab and figure out real quick who the pooper is.
Oh, I think I would.
I would too.
Yeah, I would. I press charge because it's likely an inside job, right? If it's inside of their bathrooms that they have there,
absolutely.
It keeps happening. Yeah, that's what I would think as well.
They need to immediately stop the assembly line and get everybody into one room.
Yeah,
and take care of business.
I agree with you. Two idiots in Missouri got caught with meth after pulling over to ask the cops for directions.
The cops are like, wait a minute, these guys look high.
Well, they asked for directions. They're like going, yeah, man, like, how do we get to Newberry? And the cop's like, you're in Newberry.
Whoops.
They were in the town they're asking directions for.
Oh, boy.
They might be on meth.
You make it so easy for these cops,
I
guys.
know. Yeah, they're thankful. There's a man that was charged with drunk driving after Connecticut State Police spotted him asleep in a vehicle parked along I-95. When they tried to wake him up, he began to use his hands to gently paw like a cat in the direction of the trooper. He's like, turn the light on. Yeah, meow.
It's so bright.
They got Christian Gonzalez with the DUI and all that kind of good stuff. Unfortunately, he was already driving on a suspended license, so it's not going to be good for him.
Yeah, he probably doesn't follow the rules.
Another drunk guy in Virginia called the cops to report a human trafficking operation. But because the guy was drunk, he didn't realize that what he thought was a human trafficking operation was actually his neighbor's Bible study. So, yeah, it was not that.
Those look alike, though. I can see what he's talking about.
There are either one of two things is going on in there. Either they're sex trafficking girls or they're studying the Bible.
Talk about opposite ends of the meeting spectrum.
Yeah, but you're right. They look a lot alike. Who would know? A drunk driver in France crashed into a tank that was used on D-Day, like an actual, boom boom tank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The car badly damaged. The tank's doing all right, though. That's a good thing about a tank.
You big dummy.
You're doing all right. There's a guy in Minnesota that got a free cruise. How fun is that, huh?
Wow.
It's fun until you get a norovirus and then you poo out your brains for pretty much the entire cruise. And then when you're leaving the cruise, they give you a $47,000 medical bill.
$47,000?
Yep.
For being in the ship's hospital?
Infirmary and all that. Yes, here's the guy talking about his not great experience with Norwegian Cruise Lines after getting a free cruise.
I mean, I really don't know how I'm going to ever pay him off. I'm going to have to, but I don't know how. To turn around the day we're leaving and get handed a $47,000 bill, I just didn't even know what to do. And everybody in the medical ward kept saying, "Don't worry, you have $20,000 coverage. You'll be just fine."
Well, the traveler's insurance doesn't want to pay it until we run it by our health insurance. The health insurance doesn't want to pay it because it's abroad.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
How annoying is that, huh?
And they caught the neurovirus from the boat.
Yeah. Right. They got a free cruise, got on the boat, got sick, spent all their time in the infirmary, and then left with a $47,000 bill.
I think you need to get a lawyer.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because this doesn't feel right to me. I don't think you're going to be responsible for this tab.
I don't want a free cruise and then wind up $47K in the hole.
Well, if it's a boat that made you sick in the first place.
Right. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
It doesn't feel right.
Y'all made this man sick, and then you want to charge him all that money.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Boy Scouts are no more. I mean, they're still a group, but they're not the Boy Scouts anymore. Over the weekend, they changed the name to Scouting America to be more inclusive.
Okay, yeah, because there's girls in it now.
Yes. They actually announced the change last May, just went into effect over the weekend. They waited for their 115th anniversary on February 8th before they said, okay, we'll disband, calling it the Boy Scouts. Apparently, the numbers for scouting are the lowest they've ever been. And they're just throwing anything against the wall, hoping it'll stick to get more people to sign up.
Gotcha.
Whomever you might be. Well, there's a museum in Alabama that's now just very concerned. They don't know what to do. They spent $100,000 changing their name from just this regular generic name in Alabama for their museum, and they went with the National Maritime Museum of the Gulf of Mexico. But now the proclamation has been made it's the Gulf of America, and they just spent all their sign money to call it the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, what terrible timing that is, huh? Gosh. You know, we got our own little monkey issues here in South Florida a little bit, and got to watch out because in Sri Lanka, a monkey caused a nationwide blackout after it, quote, came in contact with a grid transformer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I imagine the contact was probably not good for the chimp, but, you know.
A little shock the monkey.
Yeah, shock the monkey. Absolutely.
I was talking to somebody at the hair salon the other day, and a monkey stole her bag when she was traveling.
What? Where was she traveling?
She was traveling like in India somewhere. A monkey stole her bag. No way. Is that real? I've seen videos of that happening.
Yeah.
Humans train the monkeys to do the pickpocketing for them. Can you believe that?
That is kind of crazy, right?
Wild.
Mm-hmm. And congratulations to Lexi Alford. I don't know if you saw her video, but she's a travel enthusiast who goes by the name Lexi Limitless on social media. Has like over 1 million followers. This South Floridian became the youngest person ever to travel every country in the world.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Good for her.
Yep.
Meet Lexi Alford. This South Florida woman has become the youngest person to travel to every country in the world, breaking 2 world records. A travel enthusiast who, at the age of 18, had already traveled to 70 countries. It's also when she came up with the crazy idea to travel to every country in the world. It took her 3.5 years, documenting everything online, and at 21 years old, she became the youngest person ever to travel to every country in the world, going to 197 countries. But that's not all. In September of 2023, she partnered with Ford Motor Company to try and get another world record, this time for being the first person to travel around the globe in an electric vehicle. In 200 days, she traveled across 6 continents and through 27 countries, driving close to 19,000 miles. And on March 26th in France, at the age of 25, Lexi, along with Ford, got her 2nd world record. Pretty cool, huh?
That's nice. Good for her.
Good for
Congratulations.
her.
Yeah.
I wonder how much she spent doing all that
That
travel.
was my first question as well. How do you do that? And
What does
make it
Daddy
cheap?
do?
Right. Mm-hmm.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.